So I did a couple of things behind the scenes. I just moved the Navy over here in this area of the Gulf of Cupica. I consolidated all my troops in the southern border, and as you can see, we have much more troops than Ecuador here. So I'm just going to give you all a look at the projects that I've been doing in the project window. So we got, let's show you here. We continue advancing here in the spycraft tree. We have secret government agencies, and we moved up to criminal operations. This thing here has the symbol of the money, so this means that all of these guys are going to increase the amount of money that we get. As of right now, I have here in economy cranked up the tax rate, so discontent is going to be something from this point on. We are in 2025, and I'm going to continue here with the income percentage in the spycraft tree. So for this slot that we have free here, I'm going to confirm this one. Then there's the natural environment tree. Over here we can reach to fossil fuels, intensive mining. This thing here, especially fossil fuels, is going to increase the resource income of fuels plus 80 and allows to build oil fields and mining platforms, which is the thing that I'm trying to reach over here. So we're going to continue with mining industry regulations. We are blocked by the political approval here, so that's a thing here. I was not expecting that. In ideology, I went to patriotism support, and I'm trying to go and take the right-wing approach. This is to reach nationalist society in which we're going to get less rebellion chance. We're going to have much more army AP maintenance cost, so we're going to better the maintenance cost of the army, and obviously the militarism and interventionism is going to increase. Talking about that, sorry about my voice, but I just caught some sort of flu. So continuing here, this thing here, as you can see now, is going up, and definitely for the next elections we're going to reach authoritarianism, or at least that's what I believe. So the far right is now taking control of the government over here, so that is something to take into account. And another thing is the block. We behind scenes, I managed to get the block, and I managed to put Brazil on the block. I called the block direction of Grand Colombia here. So those are the things that just happened behind the scenes. As you can see, the resources are getting boosted because I also built this metal ore mine here, and I built this prison in the area of Cali, and I think that's it. Over here you can see that these things here, these small flags, those are the building slots. Just click them and you can build whatever you want in here. Okay, now talking about the Parliament, here we have center right, radical center, center left, far right, and far left. This is the one that is taking the color of this one is yellow. It's taking a lot of seats here in the Parliament, as you can see. If I'm not mistaken, this one is this, but most of the other ones are blocking for mining and research that has to do with the right wing. As I said before, for example, here. For example, if I go for religion here, everyone is going to be good with that and is going to go for theocracy, which is kinda neat if you're playing a country like the Vatican or something like that, but here minorities exclusion. It gives pacification of minorities and it fixes the unemployment growth, and target and happiness is going to be decreased. Just the unaccepted cultures are going to be messed. Now, here you have different options. Here you have the option to see relations. So you click the actual country and you see the relations here. I believe that the blue means that we are in the same block, and everything that is red is bad and everything that is green is good. Over here we see regions. Okay, if you zoom in and you click here, you can see that it changes to the top-down camera or the 3D camera. You can click here and it hides or make the names appear. And then we have this thing here, the eye here, and there are plenty of different other options here. You can see province, target, and happiness. So it's going to show you what is the unhappiness of each province. And another important thing is the province unhappiness itself. So here you can see 10, 10, 5. There's a lot of unhappiness up in here. Well, overall there's a lot of unhappiness because of the taxes, but we're about to declare war, so that is not going to be an issue. Rebellion chance, though, is telling me that there's no rebellion chance. That's good. "12 militarism, 7 interventionism, 4 personal control, a lot of unemployment, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so let's continue. Let's zoom in here. Let's play. Hit play. I'm going to select the army. And here you can see all the units. We have 21 mechanized infantry, which is it's the sum of all the infantry and the mechanized troops. Specialist tanks and air fighters, commandos and helicopters. I had to recruit a couple of these guys because we want to be more powerful than this guy. 47 against 29. I think we're pretty much in good shape to go and attack them. So that's what we're going to do right now. The spy now, I send the spy somewhere around here. Where is it? You can... There you go. Here's the spy. She's very well in a very good position here because she has a lot of spy points full. So let's see here. We can go for, let's see, administrative espionage, which will decrease the AP for them, or economic espionage. This will give us the option to counterfeit money. And we will transfer a couple of the money from them to us. This is going to take investment points aggressively. And this is supply chain disruption. We can sabotage buildings. So I think this one is going to be okay. I'm going to go for counterfeit. Well, before doing that, I'm going to try to do a diplomatic move here. Okay, let's go for trade agreement. We can't because we don't have good relations. So let's go ahead and increase that. There we go. Okay, and now let's move time quickly. Okay, we failed, so now it's time to use the spy. Let's do this one. It takes 50 fuels. Okay, so should we begin satellite reconnaissance, cartographic expedition, and experts on geographical information system and are developing accurate plans for land areas to be colonized? I think, well, actually, we didn't have money to do that. Okay, so let's declare war here. Okay, basically all the people are blocking this thing, so we will need to topple the government here because those guys on the parliament are not allowing us to do that, and this is not good. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, this guy. How much time do we have? I think we will need to wait up until the next election. Unless, let me take the spy here. Gonna send the spy to the capital. And that way we're going to see if we can do something with the spy over here. Okay, smuggling net has been implemented. Let's go to the projects. Let me see if they are still blocking me here. No, they don't. Let's start minorities exclusion. So we slowly but surely start to become more and more totalitarian. Unusual signals from an uninhabited island. Recently, one of our ships spotted unusual signals coming from a remote island believed to be uninhabited. They are too advanced to be created by nature. Do you want to wake Cthulhu? Because that's how you wake Cthulhu up. That's let's leave the island alone. Or we are not going to take any chances. Bomb the island. Bomb the island. What the hell? We need to know more. Let's investigate the island. Let's do this one. It's funny because bomb the island costs more money. Well, it increases the militarism. Well, actually, this one is interesting. Because I have this dilemma in which do I want to increase the militarism and increase my warmonger standing? That's good because at the end I'm going to declare war, so. But we can investigate the island, which could bring interesting stuff to us. Let's do that. Let's investigate the island. Now I remember in the previous one that you were able to change the name of the country if you click here, for example. Now if you click the actual double click to edit. There you go. Oh, the far left. We don't want that. Increasing popularity of the far left. Okay. Let's go ahead and we cannot allow the popularization of communists, prohibit their activities, and apply counter propaganda. Um, let's see. Let's do this one. Counter propaganda. That's the thing. We're aiming to get. Let me see. We're aiming to get more authoritarianism and more right wing. Oh, there you go. They investigated the uninhabited island. Turns out that the signals were originating from a piece of faulty spying equipment. The spy plane parts were found in the area. Analyze the equipment and find out who the owner is, and let's see who tried to spy on us. Wait, that was our spy plane. Let's keep this discovery to ourselves and don't lose our equipment in the future. This increases the experience of the spies. Let's do this one. Okay. Let's go for this, guys, and we increase the black market control. Our agents run a little black market and we may find their operations very profitable. This is going to increase money income to 20%. And we have spy action, black market cooperation. Okay, we confirm this. Okay, the spy is here. Let's see what we can do. Social, military, and economic actions. Aggressive exploitation. Decreases the unemployment growth. People are going to be angry. And all the resources get a boost. This one here, development grants. Increased population. Interventionism. Okay. And increasing the output goes for resource income 3, increases all the resources. Social actions means that we can get a festival, and here it says that we can get, if we get the festival, we're going to be rewarded with 2,500 and better public order. Okay, let's do that. Spy actions do economy intelligence, which strengthens the economy. Fight corruption, which increase tax income and GDP growth. And we have fight organized crime. Political intelligence means intimidate politicians, which increases the militarism, interventionism, and personal control. Wow, this is good. This is a good one, but before that, we're going to do the regional actions, social actions. Oh, look at this one. Support regional administration gives AP, and election campaign gives will strengthen the current political. Wow, this is amazing. This is good. These new things that the spies can do are very, very fun. Okay. Where's the festival thing? Social actions festival. Okay, this is the one. But these guys don't want me to do that. So what we can do instead? Social act. GDP growth. The parties don't want me to do that. Culture change. Look at this one. Province type national waters, no, and okay. And then we have this one that decreases the unhappiness. Okay, let's intimidate. Intimidate politicians. Let's do this one. Okay, now let's go to the projects and in here there's another one that I like. This one is increase security. No, is infrastructure. No. What is spy training? This one here. State of emergency. Look at this one. This decreases the money. This is just for AP if you are struggling with AP. State of siege, natural disaster, government shutdown. This one here decreases the cost of the debt, and spy training. This is if you want to increase the spy XP. Okay, let's go to military technologies. Military policy. ideology. Let's go for patriotism propaganda, increases the militarism. Triumphal arc. Let's do this one. The far left is on the rise. Despite our efforts, we have not managed to stop the trend of gaining popularity by the far left movement. We can only try to further promote ideologies in opposition to the extreme left. Let's arrest all propagators of the far left, which is party popularity of the far left is going to be increased. The personal control is going to be increased. And happiness is going to be a hell. Instead, we can only try to further promote ideologies in opposition to the extreme left. This is going to increase the popularity of all the parties. Let's do this one. Okay. We just intimidated the politicians here. Let's see the spy actions, political. Strengthen personal views, which will increase the personal control. When are the elections here? We are 2025 and the elections are, according to this, okay, the Second Chinese Civil War. For quite some time we have observed that division between provincial leaders, and the central government of China today marks an important date in history as the so-called United Chinese Front separated themselves from the People's Republic of China. The Chinese government didn't hesitate to respond with force, effectively beginning the Second Chinese Civil War. There's nothing we can do. I'm trying to remember where is the actual where it's listed the next election. Here information. Vaccine has citizenry concerned about the safety of medical vaccines, and theories about the possible anti-vaccination movement is rapidly gaining popularity. Are they insane? Absolutely not. We can increase the control, or we lose control. No, I'm going to increase the control. This is important. There we go. So we're going to force them to do whatever we wanted them to do. Actually, there's this thing of country liberation. I think this is because if someone annexes a country, you can try to liberate it. This is when the advisors end contract and you need to sign a new one and you choose which one you want. This one is good. Target and happiness in unaccepted culture provinces. Over this one, I think this one is better. Okay, black market control, and now we can continue here. This one, informers network, increases personal control, and we have intelligence cooperation, communication listening. This one looks good, but social policy. Let me see. Let's go here and do the HDI and happiness, unemployment. Let's try to see if we can find a way to delete the unemployment. This one here, volunteer fire department. Allow people to use government funds to create volunteer fire departments so that they can keep their property safe in remote and less populated areas. Okay, let's confirm this one. We're gonna fight the unemployment here. Now, again, spy actions. There's a lot to do here, so strengthen personal views. The thing that I wanted to do here is gonna make black market cooperation increase. Whoa! This is wow, I'm gonna do this. Look at that border base. We've received a request from one of our bloc members. They are planning to expand their military presence by reinforcing one of their borders. They would welcome our assistance as such an investment greatly exceeds their current budget, while stronger and better protected borders will benefit the entire bloc. They are going to... Are they trying to attack someone? This is the area that they are going to reinforce. If we chip in, we decrease minus 500 the money. If we disagree, we will hurt the relations. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. We got the patriotism propaganda. Very good. This is the thing. You can go here and you see here unification. There are different types of unification. You have unify America, unify South America, or rebuild the Grand Colombia. This is the one that we're aiming for. I didn't know that there was an actual button that creates the actual country. I was just doing the run just for fun, creating the Grand Colombia thing, but this makes the thing more fun, actually. Okay, something failed in here, never mind. As you can see, there's a lot of things to take into account. Actually, I just can't remember where do I find the actual list in which it says when the actual election begins. We have a lot of debt. We risk bankruptcy if we don't do something. Oh, our economy advisor proposed to consolidate our credits in order to help us pay off our debt. Look at this thing. Sadly, we don't get the paradox style drop-down list. I wish it could have a drop-down list here that we can see the different things that are affecting this. Okay, let's do whatever we can. And here, as I was saying, then you have as well the trade resources. Our economy advisors failed us yet again. Consolidated credits proved to be more expensive to handle. They want more money. Fire our economy advisors and find a way to pay off increased interest rates. Yeah, let's do this one. GDP growth. This is amazing. Sign in. Increases the GDP. So as I was saying, trade resources. This is the one that I'm going to be using. So let's go ahead and go for selling metals. And I'm going to start selling metals here. This is going to give us a lot of money, guys. So we're going to go here. Let's do this. So let me see. This is the amount of money that we have. Let's see. This was Victus. See you in the next one.